Good morning, YouTube. This is Chuck Journals. I want to thank you for dropping in. I'm in the house. I'm actually in the kitchen, or the dining area anyhow. And I've got the Gold Monster here on the table. And I think you can see, not exactly sure what you're seeing here, but what we're going to do today, I'm going to turn this on, and I've got a pile of different metals here. Some of these which I've dug up, some which I haven't, but it's going to give a different tone on the Gold Monster 1000. Gold Monster 1000. I did a similar one to this video, only with the Gold Bug Pro, and I did it outside, but it's over 100 outside, and it's really hot, and I don't want to do it out there, so I'm in the house. So anyhow, what we'll do is I'll turn the Gold Monster on here, then I'll take one of these different things, I'll tell you what it is, and I'll run it underneath the coil. I'm going to do this for a couple reasons. One reason is, no matter what it sounds like or what it looks like on the screen, it'll give you an indicator here. It'll give you an indicator when it goes to the right. When it goes this way, it's going to say it's the gold side and this side is the fair side. So that's what it does. And I've had a couple questions, well, why do you dig every target? And I'm going to show you why here in just a little bit, because some of these metals that this will detect are real close to the sound of gold, for one thing. And the other thing is there's a thing called masking. And what masking is if you have a piece of gold and you've got another metal, such as a pull tab like this, I think you can see that, or even a nail, here's a nail, and it's close to that piece of gold, or even laying across it, can you really pick up strictly the gold signal, or is it going to come up more the ferrous metal? So that's what it's going to be kind of like. So we're going to try this and see what happens. I don't know how good it's going to be in the house like this, but it's quiet and it's cool, so there you go. Be back. Alright guys, so I'm back. Let's kick this thing on. We'll wait for a few seconds. There's our beep. So, and this is where I normally run on mine. I run it, I think that's about 9, but I'm on all metal mode, and that's why you always want to dig every target. No matter what it is, in my opinion, now this is my opinion, because you can hit something like, so I'm not going to be able to see this, am I? Let's see, let's go this way, and I'll see what we got here. So I'm going to take the first thing, is this pull tab. Now we're going to... You can hear it. You're probably not going to go that fast, but that's an aluminum pull tab. And more than likely you wouldn't dig that. So let's do something like this. This is a piece of copper wire in my hand. It sounds the same going both sides of the coil. I'm not sure whether you dig that or not. I would. So let's do something like this. I'm not going to tell you what this is, but listen to how it sounds. Sounds really close to the copper. And how about this one now? We'll do this one next. Okay, what we did first was copper, the second one was lead, the third one was actually gold. So if you're not going to dig that, that's going to be a problem, because I can't distinguish between those three. Now here's a, this is a, what caliber is this? This is a bullet. It's actually the bullet out of a cartridge. This might be, it's copper clad, so I'm guessing it's a gun. A pistol, not a rifle, but. Now this changed on the other, on the sides. As it goes in, it goes up, and it goes down, going off the other side of the coil. And you're probably aware, anybody who's watching this video, that on the Gold Monster 1000, let me see where we're at here, if you can see me down there. Yeah, you can see it. This is a double D coil, this 5-inch, which means that that coil centers on the stem here, and it's actually between the A and the L, the center, just about anyhow. And the D goes this way, it's flat this way and half round, and flat this way and half round, so it's a double D. That was my ring. And it is gold. So anyhow, that being said, let's do a piece of brass. Now let's do, this is a 22 cartridge I have in my hand. So a lot of this metal sounds the same. Now here's just a nail. Now this is steel, so you can hear it do a double chatter going off the one side. So the steel actually does sound different than anything else. See, I did that brass. Here's a little piece of aluminum. Let's do that. Because you don't know what you're going to dig up. When you have this coil going over the ground, you can't see what's under there. So you don't know what's down there. Now that's just a piece of aluminum compared to this. Notice how the gold, it goes in at a higher pitch on the right side of the coil, and it loses it on the left side. That's the gold. How about this one? See if you can think about what this might be. I don't know if you have any idea what that is, but a lot of these sounds sound identical. And it's going to be based on what you see on this screen here. If it's going right side, you know it's going to be a non-ferrous metal. If it's going hard left like that, it's probably steel, probably. But let me do something here. And this has been something I did with Goldbug Pro in a video I did. So this may be a little loud, so you might want to, don't cover your ears. So I can't see the scope, so I don't know which way that went for sure. I know which way I thought it should go. And this is what's called ghosting. This is a piece of steel laying really close to a nice little piece of gold. Probably the only thing that was different is which way that bar went on my screen. And I can't see this from that other end, so I don't know what that is. Now there's ways that you can discriminate this out. You know, you can go, now I'm on the all metal mode here, you can do that and you'll be able to discriminate out some of that. Now I don't know if you can discriminate out this steel, I haven't tried this, so. That's just gold. Now this is the steel nail close to the gold. See, it sounds like it's wanting to cancel it out, and I think it did there. I think it canceled the nail out, but it might have canceled the gold too because they're on top of each other. So anyhow, I just wanted to do this video and see what you think. Let me know what you think about what we've done. You know, this is in air. It's not on the dirt, and it's not in the dirt. That makes a big difference. You know, just air testing versus actual in soil testing. But I just wanted to show everybody that just because this screen shows right and you think it's gold, or it shows left and you think it's steel, it might not be. It might not be, because depending on the soil and if it's being ghosted, if it's a piece of gold that's being ghosted by a piece of steel, you're going to maybe walk away from a nugget. Who knows? So give me a second here and I'll be back. I got something else I'd like to show you. Guys, this is what I wanted to show you. This is a stand for the Gold Monster 1000. And my biggest complaint of this detector was after you had a target and you tried to set it down, it would fall over because the control box up here is so heavy it would just roll over here and hit the ground. So I was watching, I believe it was Chris Ralph, and Chris Ralph is a mining engineer. He's editor on the one magazine out of California, which I can't remember what it is right now, but anyhow, he had one of these on his, and I got looking at it, and he brought it up in the video that how much that improved how he used his detector, and he's a great detectorist, by the way. And anyhow, he had this link, and it was to Miner John. Miner John makes these. Now these might be 3D printed. I'm not 100% sure, but I've seen some that are 3D printed and I didn't really care for them. Now this is a round piece here, big wing nut up here that's easy to turn on and tighten. I mean, and there's nothing to it, but man, look at that, how stable this is. I mean, you can't roll it over. Well, you can, but you have to really work at it. So anyhow, that's the last thing I wanted to show you here, because my battery's about to go dead anyhow. Excuse the way I had to do this video. It was just too hot outside, and we are indoor, and I got all my junk here that you were looking at. So anyhow, that's going to be the end of this one. I hope you enjoyed it. Come back again. I promise we're going to get outside, and we're going to metal detect outside, and we're going to dry wash, and we're going to dredge and do all those fun things. Well, we just haven't made it this year very much. I think we've been out just a couple times. So anyhow, thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, share, subscribe, give it a great comment, and definitely come back. Thank you so much for watching. Like the words say, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, share with a friend, give a great comment, subscribe, hit the bell to get future notifications, and definitely come back.